The other day on Sunday, the Browns secured a 31-6 victory over the Dolphins.
Okay.
Guys, why does Mike McDaniel still have a job?
So, go ahead, Ernest.
No,
go ahead, because I'm going to really
because
drive it home.
I love how you say secure. Secure. Dude, that game was never close, man.
They destroyed him. That's
again,
what Jake said.
If the dam didn't break after the press conference last week with Tua,
we don't cuss on the show.
Then the dam, the dam is, you know what a dam is?
I
the
know.
physical dam.
Right. It certainly was definitely showed its ugly head in Cleveland. I mean, look, the fact that these two, has a job, McDaniel and Chris Greer, they pulled two in that game. Look, there's an argument that the Dolphins are the worst team in football. They're definitely bottom three, in my opinion. I mean, right now Tennessee and the Jets have that argument. But what we saw on Sunday was just a confirmation of what we've all seen all year long, is that things, not only they're a bad football team, internally they have massive issues. And again, I can't hear Noah's take on this because I'm done. This is just insane.
Yeah, I was done last week, and actually last year, if you remember, we started talking about this, and I told you what was going to happen. They were going to go into Cleveland. It was going to be ugly. They were going to lose, and here we are. Again, there's no scenario to bounce back. You're going to ride this thing out. You can't bring the guy back next year. You absolutely cannot bring Mike McDaniel back. You cannot. There is no definition of Miami Dolphins. We don't know what they are. They used to be offense and flashy and whatever. They're not that. They're not defense. They have two leaders. If you heard Tua's press conference this week, he stood up there and he babbled, and I couldn't tell what he was saying. And he was just talking about, I got to gather my group of guys. And we're going to go out. And I'm like, you know what, Tua? Like, put me down there. Put me in a uniform, all right? Give me the C. Give me the C. Give me the C on my rock, and be like, we signed Noah Carbone for the rest of the season. He's our captain. He's going out for the coin toss. Let me give the pregame speech. I'll call people names. I'll call people out. Like, there's something happening over there. No accountability. I'll hold all those guys accountable, starting with Mike McDaniel. You're on the clock, Mike. It's you and me.
He's not wrong for the record. He's done it before.
There's no accountability. We need accountability. Somebody has to fall for this thing. Somebody. The starting quarterback, the general manager, the coach,
water boy,
anybody, somebody's at fault for this. This is somebody's fault. You can't just pretend it's not happening, and that's it. It's done.
And here's the worst part. It isn't easy as just getting rid of Tua, okay? If you cut Tua, what I'm reading is that the dead cap money on that is massive.
Yeah, okay, so
$70 million.
I get that. Okay, so the Dolphins made a mistake already assigning him, right? Okay,
right,
so
of course, yes.
Okay, so if you remember, the Eagles were in a similar position with Carson Wentz. They draft Jalen Hurts with the second-round pick, remember? And then they realized there was something they didn't like there, and they sent him away. They got rid of the contract, got value for him. Look at what New England did. New England whiffed on their draft pick. 3 years later, they picked another one, and he's in there, and he's producing. You got to make a change now. You can't prepare. You got to get some kind of value.
But the difference between the Eagles and the Patriots is that the Dolphins already made the error of paying him. I don't.
No, the Eagles did.
Did Wentz get the money?
Wentz got the
massive contract. But Mac Jones did not get the money, though.
No, I get that.
Right.
I get that. But still, the Eagles showed you that you can recover from that. Make the move. Finish this off. He is not going to bounce back from this. There is no scenario where Tua all of a sudden has a head on his shoulders, he has brains, and he can throw the ball.
So you're saying that eat the money. $7 million, eat the money.
You got to eat the money.
They do have a quarterback behind.
What else are you going to do?
So the good news for the Dolphins, now, whether you believe in this guy, that's a whole different conversation. They did draft the guy, Quinn Ewers from Texas. Right. Now, do we believe he can be the next?
I don't know. Find out.
Jalen Hurts?
Find out right now.
Well, he played on Sunday. He doesn't look good either. So
can't be any worse.
Yeah,
but can't get any worse. To your point, but no, to your point, you're absolutely correct on that. You have to bite the bullet. I'm with you. Bite the bullet.
It's time. It's over. It's done.
So a lot of people are talking about the Dolphins.
I don't even know why we got to stop talking about it because
it's depressing. At least the press, they are my number 2 team.
The thing we can't talk about on the show
doesn't
matter.
They're going to get smoked by Atlanta next, and then we're still going to be having this conversation.
More on that later.
So everybody's saying that they Dolphins made the Browns look like a great organization. So I got a shout out to Jake for that. But
Jake, how you feel about the game?
How about that?
What a trouncing!
Any thoughts on the game, Jake?
Yeah, the Dolphins are the new Browns. Write it down.
Oh yeah, without question.
Yeah.
Without question.